So we're back on OBS because while BANDICAM's quality of recording is a lot better, I noticed it in the video I put up yesterday, I cannot get the audio to work for some strange reason. Screen recording mode, audio is fine. Game recording mode, audio disappears completely and messes up the Audacity. So we're back on OBS for now and we'll see if we can fix BANDICAM moving forward. But let's get into the episode. What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory. This is my second attempt at recording this. My name is JNO and yesterday we tried to record AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory on BANDICAM and both my Audacity and BANDICAM recorded completely blank, quiet audio. The audio file's there, you can see it, but it's just completely blank with no peaks. So I don't know what happened. So we're back on OBS and we're going to record the Millwall game at home and the Sheffield United game at home. Not the games I was planning on bringing to you, considering Millwall and Sheffield United are 21st and 22nd. The games I was planning to bring to you were Nottingham Forest and Rotherham, and we'll go into the results of that right now. But before we get into that, make sure to check out my Patreon page, where at the moment you can support the channel from $1 a month, and if you do, you get entered into a competition to get support from me in the Fantasy Premier League, one-to-one contact through Patreon, to build your team for the 2017-2018 season. So guys, as you can see, at the moment we are currently sitting in 4th, 22 games played, 43 points. We are cruising at the moment and hopefully we can at least stay in this playoff places. But the schedule, you can see that we have been on a good run of form. The last game you would have seen was the Wolves game where we lost 4-1. Since then we've only lost against Forest, which would have been on the channel, but of course the audio didn't record. But other than that, it's been wins and draws, with our latest performance being a 2-1 victory away against Rotherham. So today we play Millwall and Sheffield United, both games at Plough Lane. 2 wins and we could see ourselves climb into that first or second place spot, which would be automatic promotion if we can keep hold of it. Okay, so we're going into this game against a team we've played a lot, 8 times in the 5 seasons we've been playing this series. Millwall, and we have managed to beat them 5 times compared to 1 draw and 2 defeats. We currently are flying high in 4th, while Millwall are currently sitting just above the relegation areas in 21st, but they do have the same amount of points as Sheffield United, our other opponent in this episode. We are playing against a 4-2-3-1 Millwall side, so the team we are going to put forward is not going to have Grimes in it, which might surprise you all. So the team we are starting with is going to have Ravaglia in goal, with Zanon and Spence as the wing backs, Tanganga and Beeling as the centre backs, with Leach sitting just in front of them. Gosling is going to take that box-to-box midfielder role. Petrasso and Kennedy in their usual wide midfield positions, with Moncur sitting just behind Palombi. Now, if you're wondering why I'm dropping Grimes, it's because he wanted a new contract. I went to offer it to him and he wanted more than we could afford to pay him. Now he's bitching about it because we've not given him the new contract and he's threatening to leave. So you can go on the bench, mate. If we really need you, we'll bring you on. Gosling's lacking match sharpness, but hopefully he can pick that back up after a couple of games. At home, in front of the Plough Lane faithful, we want a big win. We want them to pick off from where they left off last time. It's not gone to plan. Okay, so let's get into this game. OBS recording, so a little more comfortable, a little more assured that this is going to go the way I'm hoping it does as far as making a video goes. And this is against a team that are pretty low down, so hopefully we can pick up the win. Oh, Tom Beeling already in trouble. Come on, ref, just a telling off. Just a telling off. Don't do anything stupid. Just a warning. Because we've had a red card in the last 2 games we played. Grimshaw and Ian Wood both not playing today because of their red cards. Somehow we still managed to get a win in the Rotherham game despite the red. Not alcohol today, just some Fanta Zero as we score. With a Tom Beedling header. Nice to see Tom Beedling getting a goal. Crossing by Kennedy. Beeling beats everyone to it and heads it into the far post. 1-0 against Millwall, one of our rivals in London. Let's grab another one. A quick double salvo, as the commentary would say in Football Manager. Okay, they are playing it around their defence, so are they going to mess up here with a clearance? No, they've actually done quite well there, as they're now going to build up an attack here. Ball over the top to Chapman. Always put it just wide, but that is a very good chance for them. My defence just let Chapman get in behind. We do not want to see that happening too often. Beeling with a decent header. Have we kept the ball? Nope, we've lost it. 2 headers and we've lost the ball, and it's through to Letham, and great save by Ravaglia. Okay, I don't like the look of those 2 highlights. That's got me a little bit worried. Just a little bit. Okay, we've not had any highlights since, so hopefully Millwall have had their good chances and will stop bothering our goal and stop countering us. In fact, I'm going to drop ourselves to counter. Hopefully drop that defensive line a bit and not see so many balls over the top. What a goal. That caught me off guard. Petrasso, the legend, who's having an even better second season with us than his first, volleys that from outside the box. Let's ignore the fact that it probably took a little deflection. It's just pure class from Petrasso. 2-0 up. That is what we want to see. What does that do to our league standings? It puts us in second place. Get in, boys. I'm very happy. Keep it going. Okay, we don't need Grimes. See, Grimes, watch from the bench as we go and win 2-0 against Millwall, who are 21st. But let's ignore their league standings. This is Millwall and we're AFC Wimbledon, and we're winning 2-0. Alright, we're going to take off the yellow card, guys. Walters can come on. Yeah, you thought I was going to bring on Grimes. Nah, mate. And Nunzula. Or Nunzella? Nunzella. Nunzella's not had much game time, but let's give him a chance now to prove himself. 30 minutes to prove that you are better for us than Sanon, which is unlikely because Sanon has been on fire. And we're going to assertively tell them all to concentrate. And we might drop that down to defensive at the 70th minute mark. Okay, so Palombi with a free kick just passes it back to Beeling. No risks. We're 2-0 up, so it's not like we need the rewards. As Leach plays it back to Beeling. Beeling forward to Nunzella. Nunzella inside to Walters. Walters. How much do I hate people dilly-dallying on the ball? Alright, Beeling does win that header though. And we do win the ball after a couple of headers. Petrasso now cuts inside. Is he going to find a pass to someone? Passes to Moncur. Moncur skips past his man. Runs forward. Plays it out wide to Spence. Spence inside to Kennedy. Kennedy to Walters. Walters to Petrasso. One more to Palombi. Petrasso back to Nunzella. Nunzella scored. Nunzella can do the job just as well as Zanon. First goal for the season for Nunzella. Great play there. We're on defensive, but we've gone and grabbed ourselves another goal. We should see this game out now. Kind of ping-ponged a bit here off of Palombi. And I think it may have hit Petrasso and fell into Nunzella. But Nunzella picks out the top corner. Top corner. Said top a few too many times there, but I think it drives the point home as Moncur wins the ball there. Loses it straight away. Okay, this could be an attempt on goal by Millwall being built here. It's from distance, it's fine. We don't mind those ones, boys. We should see this game out now. If we manage to somehow throw a 3-0 win away with 5 minutes left, then we don't deserve the win. Alright, Moncur now has it just on the edge of the box on the right. Walters crosses it in. It's being headed around the box, but their keeper's saved it. That should be the full-time whistle. Blow the whistle, ref, go for it. There we go. Full time here at Plough Lane. We have won 3-0. Player of the match goes to Tom Beadling, actually, with a 9 rating. I thought it was going to go to Petrasso, who got an 8.6. Kennedy also on an 8.4. So a great performance by a lot of the team. Even Nunzella coming on for 30 minutes and getting an 8.1. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Sees us rise up to second place in the table, 1 point above Fulham and 1 point behind Villa. it's all looking good. It's all looking great. Okay guys, so we go into this second game against Sheffield United, another home game with a very mixed record. We've only won 2 matches against this side, with us only drawing 1, which means they have managed to win 3 matches against us in total. However, at the moment we are the informed side, Sheffield United are not. So hopefully another victory at Plough Lane, but we do have Moncur with an injury and a few players got the flu. Ian Wood is just suspended, so the flu players might have recovered. We're going to put Walters on for Moncur, and then we are going to put Thompson on the bench. In fact, we're going to go with Thompson instead of Walters. Gosling is going to keep his spot. Grimes, you can sit on the bench a little bit longer, and hopefully another victory is abound, because we do have Fulham next, and I think that will be the next episode, so I don't think you're going to miss any games between this episode and the next one. I just needed to record this quickly because of course yesterday's recording failed. Alright, so let's get into the match. Let's get another victory here at Plough Lane, please. Okay, so the first highlight goes to us, and it is Spence with the ball out on the right. Plays it back inside to Leach. Leach holds the ball up, plays it to Thompson, to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Leach. Leach can play it back inside to Thompson. Does so. Thompson controls it with his face by the looks of it. And it looks like we've got a counter-attack here, which is not what we wanted to see. I don't like the look of this. Maybe we need to go into a counter-attack mentality ourselves. Sugar. We are 2-0 down. Blimmin' heck. I'm predicting a worse beating than we're already getting. We are 1-0 down, with Sheffield United counter-attacking us. Sheffield United did just offer us an interview as well, so it might be jinxed by the fact that they wanted me, and now I'm going to prove to them that they're probably lucky I turned down their job. Okay, Brayford now with a throw-in, but Spence does win it, plays it to Palombi up front. Palombi has a bit of support, but not much. He does skip over a tackle though, plays it out wide to Kennedy. Kennedy, can he get a ball into the box? He does so. It's headed out, but Gosling back into Petrasso. Petrasso with the shot. Petrasso is a hero. What a guy Mike Petrasso has just non-stop been performing for us. He is up there now with Kennedy. I think it's Kennedy and Petrasso are just the favourite players of this series so far. Have just been unstoppable. Moncur at one point was one of the favourites, but he kind of has dropped off. Jordan Spence is one of the unlikely heroes of the AFC Wimbledon Return to glory. And other than that, Sweeney was good for us while we had him, but we didn't have him for long. So Non is getting there, to be honest, as well. So we have a few players that are becoming favourites in the club. As Leach now has the ball, can play it forward to Kennedy. Kennedy to Thompson. Thompson's to Palombi. Palombi, why don't you finish your dinner more often? Palombi. Okay, so it is 1-1 and we have shot ahead as far as chances go. We have had a few long shots though as well. So we may change that in the instructions to try and stop that from happening. I'm going to say we're far from pleased. We expect them to be beating a side like Sheffield United already. It is raining, which could affect our passing football, although we do play some long balls sometimes as well. Not claiming that we're Barcelona or anything, we're not playing tiki-taka. Palombi, you can definitely come off for Walker. Thompson, you've not really done it for us, so on comes Lambert. And I'm looking for them to make the difference. Tyler Walker had great effect when he came on as a substitute last time we played. And then we're going to pause it and go to instructions. And we're going to up the tempo a bit. And then we're going to have a team talk. And assertively encourage. Come on boys, go and get another goal for us, please. Let's have another 3 points. Okay, it's hoofed clear, but Beeling picks it up. Let's not do anything stupid. Zanon plays it to Gosling, out wide to Petrasso, back to Zanon, look inside to Leach, thank you. Leach now plays it to Walker. Walker through to Walters. Walters! Oh, you've skied it, Walters. Come on, mate. You've been claiming you want more first team football. That would have probably got you more first team football. Okay, we've managed to draw out their defence because we've got a lot more chances since we moved to counter. I mean, I didn't leave it on control for long though, did I? Looks like it's going to be a painful draw. It's not really the type of game I want to be drawing. Alright, there's literally 25 odd seconds left. For one, do not concede. holy cow bag. Calvert-Lewin, with an absolute thunderbolt, has taken a point away from us. Look at this. Brayford gets tackled, and then Calvert-Lewin just goes, you know what, I'm going to try my luck. Can't blame Ravaglia for that, but we have had, oh wow, Sheffield United's chances have shot up as well. But we have had 2 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances, and it looks like we're going to lose this game. What a strike by Calvert-Lewin. We didn't deserve the defeat, but the defeat is what we've got. That probably sees us drop back into the playoff places, which is unfortunate. Oh no, we're still second. Teams around us didn't win either, but it does mean Aston Villa have stretched the gap to 4 points between us and them. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. Every like helps us get promoted. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've been J&O. Check out the channel, the homepage, new channel branding. You guys have been awesome. And remember, have fun gaming.